Hey, what up? Daniel Warren here. I'm in front of Community Church at Holliston. It's not actually in Holliston. It's in Pasadena, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's just something they say. There's also another sign over here that says Dream Tree Community Center. And that actually may be where I am. I'm not sure. This actually has services in English and in Korean. I'm here during the English service, but I might check out the Korean one later. I'm not sure. All right, I'm gonna head inside. All right, I just got out of there. So I did go to the English service, which is good because it's definitely a Korean-oriented church, so I wouldn't have been able to understand it really if it wasn't in English. The service went over a passage in Kings about the clay jars and oil that needs to be put in those clay jars. I'm afraid I can't fully articulate exactly what was said, because there was a lot said. But there was a passage in Kings, and it had to deal with this concept of filling up your jar in order to fill up other people's jars. At least that's what the lesson that was preached to us by the person that was speaking, and that's what she thought was what the passage was about. So you fill up your jar by doing all sorts of things, and then you fill up other people's jars, which I think is a very sort of noble and humble message. And then there was some mealtime afterwards, which I like. These Korean churches often have, more in particular, seem to have meals with their service. And so there was rice and this shrimp soup type thing, shrimp and tofu and onions and things. It was pretty tasty. I liked it. All right, Daniel Warren signing off. Hey, what's up? Daniel Warren here. I am actually back at the community church here at Holliston. It's called Community Church at Holliston. I'm not really sure why. We're in Pasadena, but this is the Korean church that I went to last week, and I wanted to come back and check out the Korean service itself. So here I am. Probably combine this into the same video, just being one place, but yeah, I wanted to see what the Korean service was like. They said that was the more popular one, and yeah, I wanted to come back and do it a good review, so that way I would just fully know. And I don't know, I just felt like it. Plus the building here, it looks amazing. It looks like kind of like a big castle, and I like that. It's cool. All right, I'm heading inside. I'm actually early, like 15 minutes early. I could go do something else. It's funny, I parked here, and the parking attendant tried to shoo me into the English service, and I was like, no, I'm here for the Korean one. All right. I just got out of the service. They fed me this time too. I got whisked away into a special newcomer area this time, but I did see a familiar face from the last time I was here, which is a little rare for me because usually I go to a different church, and so frequently I'm just meeting people that I don't know. But this time I actually kind of knew someone, and we chatted. A lot of people were very curious about me, why I was going to a Korean church. I went to a Korean service, and they had a translator there, and I kept on saying, no, I don't want a translator. I just wanted to sit there and just listen to it. And they all thought that was a little strange, I think, but whatever, I don't mind. That's why I'm here. So yeah, the entire service was about an hour and a half, was almost completely in Korean. There were a few English excerpts and a few English words here and there. So I can't really tell you what the sermon was about. He talked a little bit about ambition. There was one of the few English excerpts. It was about ambition and how we should not be ambitious of money or fame, but of being a good person. We should be interested in being ambitious on becoming the best on who we are, which I thought that was really great. And they had like a segment about supporting people with disabilities, which is interesting because I actually heard a similar message at a different Korean church. So maybe that's something they like to focus on. I'm not sure. And the meal was good. It was just rice and sort of this onion, onion pasty thing. Someone else got fried chicken, which I didn't get. That's all right though. That looked pretty good. I think next time I might try the English service just to get like a nice sort of understanding. I don't know. It's kind of cool because I've been meeting people here, and yeah, I got some nice clips. They have at the Korean service. They had a full orchestra, not a full orchestra, a full choir with at least 8 or 9 different instruments. So I thought that was really good too. I like that. All right, Daniel Warren signing out. I wanted to add one more tidbit, in that it turns out the Korean service is called Dream Church, and the English service is called CCH, which is Community Church at Holliston. So that's why it's a little confusing, because one service is called one thing and the other service is called the other.